Hello everyone! The video you're about to watch is my attempt at playing through the 7th Mario Maker Celebration. I have previously played 5 and 6 and now I'm taking a stab at the 7-year levels. You can see the website, right here. This year I have one additional rule. I've given myself up to 45 minutes to achieve each checkpoint. This gives me a total time of up to 2 hours and 15 minutes to complete a level if I get all the checkpoints. Wish me luck and enjoy the show. What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? We are back with more 7MMC. Doing this again? Yes, indeed. It is week 2, guys. Week 2. So we are back with a brand new set of courses. I believe there is 8. I think that's how many there is every week. Yep, there are 8. 8 courses this week, so buckle up. Here we go. We are starting things off here with, what is this? FIFA Ants? FIFA Ants? FIFA Ants. I got this. This one's all about soccer. I know some of you guys like soccer. I prefer football, but you know, it's all right. It's all right. We all got our own taste, but it says ants like soccer, but they don't know the rules. Then we got something in Japanese. This one's from Red Moon 3. Red Moon 3. Red Moon 3, we got a description here for Red Moon 3. Red Moon 3 says, I have been making courses for about 3 years. I especially like gimmicks and beautiful art that you don't see often elsewhere. There you go. So there you go. That one is what we are going to be playing here. FIFA Ants. FIFA Ants. So let's dive right into this thing and yeah, let's see what happens. Ready, set, go. Start timer. Start timer. Love it when it don't work the first time. Works the second time. And what is this? This is, I didn't even catch the platform. What is this, new soup? No, it's 3D World. Well, of course it's 3D World. There's ants. Ah. Whoa, boyo. Okay. So the ants are kicking back and forth the soccer ball. I like that. And I don't know if I needed to say it or not, but this is about a 4% clear rate. Oh my goodness. Sounds crackling a little bit, so I'm gonna restart this really quick. There we go. You know, I don't mind this. So far the courses we've been getting are not that bad. Am I just getting baited by that flower? Should I just like not bother with it? I've already died 3 times trying to get that flower. Wasted a minute. Do I just Well, what did I think was gonna happen? I thought I could walk underneath them. I was hoping I could walk underneath them. By the way, the website for this one, hey, I'll take it. The website for this one rates this as a 1.5 star difficulty, and I've already died this many times, so I don't know if that's true or not. Oh, I like this gimmick. I like this gimmick. Gotta admit, that's a good gimmick. That's a good gimmick. I'll take that one up at the top of the tree. Take that all day. I'll take that all day. Whoop! Oh my goodness, you guys see what's going on here, right? This is getting a little bit scary. It's getting a little bit scary. I'll just hide this. There you go. Get that full view. Hey! 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 Okay, this is something, guys. This is something. This is something. Dude, this is a cool gimmick. This is a cool gimmick. What a cool gimmick, guys! What a cool gimmick. And a checkpoint, and we got another mushroom. I'm starting to feel like probably most people died at that beginning. I like that. Well, with the mushroom, we can just damage these too. No! You know, this is really cool. This is a cool gimmick. I love the baby mushroom there for baby Necro. I know some of you guys would definitely not have that mushroom there. You'd be like, let's make this hard. But no, we're making it fun. Woo, no! Come on, man, I was there. Where am I? Oh my gosh, I couldn't find myself. That was close. Dude, that's crazy. What is this? Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. That wasn't that hard. Where am I? What? Okay, so now it looks like we're gonna be going up and staying in between the spikes, similar to the first time. It's like kind of a long progression. Whoop, 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 whoop. Dude, I did not need to take that hit. I did not need to take that hit. No, that was a sloppy hit there. I think this part's just to show you what to expect coming up. Yeah. Okay. Checkpoint number 2. Key up here at the top of the bottom. Oh, I missed that. Let me go back. Can I go back and get it? They said there's a key at the top there. Key at the top. Let's see if that's actually there. What? Are they clowning around here? I don't see anything. Oh! Well, we got a 1-up. I mean... No, come on, man. I don't want to have to... Come on, man. I don't got all time. I hate this kind of stuff, man. Can you not do it? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Keep your stupid key. I don't care. I'm not... No, listen. I'm not spending all day trying to get up there. I'm okay. What is this? I think I gotta do it again. I gotta do it twice. I don't know what the significance of doing things twice are, but that seems to be it. I don't know if that's a soccer thing. Why can't I... Whatever. I don't even see myself. Oh. Oh, okay! Would've been nice to have a checkpoint right before this section, but okay, I guess we'll have to do that other section really quick each time. I was not ready for that at all. Yeah, key up top. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I wish I didn't have to do this section, but whatever. It's not terribly long. I just know, you know, the next section looks like it may actually be a little more challenging. But I don't think this looks bad at all. Is it just survival? Ooh, that's a noise that never gets old. Okay. Is that it? Did we just win? Yeah, see, I didn't get that key. They said there was a key. Said there was a key. What am I doing here? Wait, what? What do you want me to do? Oh, we're playing goalie. It's like a mini game, guys. Hey! Yeehaw! Very good. So what'd you guys think of that? I mean, interesting gimmick. Not anything super difficult or anything like that. I enjoyed that. That was a nice little pleasant journey. What did that take me? 7 minutes? We'll give that a like. Alright, on to the next one. What is up, everybody? We are back with another 7MMC. This time we got the Jumpman by Mr. Sparky? That name sounds familiar. I think he did one last year for the 6-year, 5-year. Let me see. I think so. I think so. There it is. Look at my memory, guys. We did 2 of his courses last year. You can check out those also on YouTube in the 6-year Mario Maker section. This time we got the Jumpman. Mario must prove his worth as the Jumpman. We got 2% clear rate, about 1 minute and 43 second world record. Looking like a moderate length level, moderate difficulty level. I don't know what the gimmick's gonna be here, but it does say there's a gimmick, so we are gonna have a gimmick. Mr. Sparky, we do have a description for Mr. Sparky here on the website. It is Mr. Sparky or Mr. Electro Dude. Just pick a name, man. I don't know why people always do that. Just pick a name and stick with it. If I change my name, guys, just get rid of me. Mr. Sparky came out of his shell to make a level for this year's anniversary. Here we go. Let's just see what this is all about. Start timer. And this one is rated as a 2 out of 4 star difficulty on the website, of course, not reality. The clear rate, is, it is what it is. To me, the clear rate's very moderate, not anything that's crazy. It says my coin, my arrow. Okay, let's get going. Oh. Got it. So we're doing a on rails jumper. I can do that. Oh. This is indeed a gimmick. My bad. I needed to drop on the squid there. I don't know what I think of this. No, I'm not saying it's bad. I don't know what I think of it. I do like... This is just my general thought. I like to be able to go back and forth and stuff. But this is a good gimmick. Definitely have not seen it before. Wait, what? What did I do the first time? That must have jumped up there. I did better the first time. I almost need to like just think I'm moving and not think about anything else. What? Oh, I jumped too high. This is indeed going to be a more difficult one. Yeah, I'm not sure about the gimmick. I would say this might be one of my lesser favorite gimmicks so far. Another problem is that the comments might be a little annoying. I did like the whole, this part here I think is really cool. Okay, I'm ready this time. So we need to drop on him, boom, up, up, cloud for some reason. Oh, I guess that would be the reason. Don't care about the coins, we don't care about that. Alright, take the checkpoint, we good? We got a checkpoint, hopefully? I said take the checkpoint because I'm hoping there is, and there it is. Very good! One step down and on to the next one. My cloud. Dude, who are these people writing this? Sound dumb. Okay, now we're going back. Up. No! I did not mean to. I meant to jump up there. It's almost like an auto scroll. But it's like, kind of like if you have the auto scroll too fast to be able to like move off the left side. You know what I mean? So it kind of reminds me of that. It reminds me, and didn't we have something like this in week 1, or am I crazy? Because I swear I referenced this in week 1, something like this. Oh, it was the, I know what it was. It was the one with the, P-balloon and you were circled by cannonballs. Kind of reminds me a little bit of that. You know, where you're able to go up and down, but you're not really going left and right. I mean, that one was more restrictive than this. Okay, get this, come back. Jump. Now here we're doing this. Woo! No! Wait! I think I just didn't hold it down hard enough. I don't think I got the full jump there. At first I was looking, I thought I had to use the spring, but I don't actually think that's the case. This is... what? This is very pattern orientated though. Like once you know how to do this, it gets easier. Again, if you guys want to try these levels, the course ID is always up there. There is also the website, you know, where you can see the whole list, and it's actually a pretty good website. You know, they got all the goodies there you're gonna want to be reading. You know, all the screenshots and whatever else you got going on for you. Why in the world would I jump there? Why in the world would I jump there? A little background right now. It's the early morning right now. Probably around the time I would be done streaming if there would have been a stream today. There will be a stream tomorrow. Not that it matters here since you're watching a YouTube video. But it just gives you an idea where I'm at here. This is a little later for me to play Mario Maker than normal. I don't know what it wants there from me. Does it want me to land on the spring? I don't know what it wants there from me. I don't know why they have the spring there and then the blooper there. I don't understand. Like, well, If you want me to use one, don't have the other there. I don't get that. It's a little confusing. I'm guessing you use the blooper. And the reason I'm saying that is that we use the spring coming that way. So now I feel like we're using the blooper. Gosh, man, why do I have such a problem with those vines? Get the vines out of here. What did that just say? Welcome to something? Let me read it again next time. Welcome to die. Like a bad translation. Wasn't that like the translation in like a Ninja Turtles game or something one time? Okay, fine. I don't know why I hate that section, man. I hate the spring being there. Just, my brain cannot wrap around two things to jump on. Oh no, it was, I think it was the X-Men game where it said welcome to die. It was like the arcade port or something. Welcome to die! You know, because they're saying you're gonna die, but they're saying welcome to die. Get it? There we go. Things are. Oh, why would I not jump there? That was the easiest part of the whole thing. That was the easiest part of the whole thing. Failure. Try it again. Dude, I don't like auto scroll. I just want to say that. I don't like it because you can't go faster. That's the biggest thing I don't like about it. You know, like the first time you play a level, you gotta you can go your own speed, and then as you get to be better at a course, you're like, okay, now I'm gonna go a little bit faster because I kind of know what I want to do. But man, these things, man, they punish you. They punish you because if you're in a hurry, you're gonna lose. This doesn't matter how many times you played this. You're gonna have to go the speed that they got for you. Oh. There we go. Hee-haw! Checkpoint number 2! Oh, boss time. Hey. You know what I realized? I think they have coins marked on the vines that you're supposed to let go. I just want to say this. They did a really good job with markers and stuff. You know, which I'm a big fan of. Is this a reference to something with Mario, though? Because they said Jumpman, right? Is this how the original Atari was? Like, with the original... Because I know there was a Jumpman Mario game. You know, before he was called Mario. I think he was originally called Jumpman. Maybe I'm wrong. But the reason I'm saying that is, like... Because they're saying, become the Jumpman. Worth is the Jumpman. And I feel like with the Atari limitations, this would probably be what it would be like. You know, you're on the rails, basically, and there's one button you can press. You know, the jump button, it basically would be this, right? I mean, that's what I think. That's my very brief guess, without doing any research. Purely me saying something for the sake of saying it. That's my bad. I should jump there. That's some short hops right there. That other person said the last section was welcome to hell. I think this section's not much easier by the looks of it. Oh, that's my bad. I just needed to push me off. I just need to push me off there. Up, jump, hop. Man, that part's really annoying. That part's really annoying. Good jump, cloud. Now we're going back and forth around the cloud. Okay. Okay, this is totally fine. No! Dude, I thought the spring was gonna sit still! Dude, I thought the spring was gonna sit still! How am I supposed to know? Ah, man, I was doing so good too! That's frustrating. That's frustrating, man. I thought I was good there. Like, I honestly thought I was good there. Stupid comments, dude! Why is that spring there? Why is that spring? This is the second time that these springs bait me, man. I don't know what they want me to do there. Like, when you're looking at that, it makes you think you want to jump on that spring, but then the spring starts going to the right. That's so frustrating, man. Like, I don't understand. Like, if you're gonna set something, don't start moving it on me. I don't know what I think of that. I don't know what I think of that. Oh my gosh, I'm getting frustrated now. I mean, I'm way ahead of schedule here. I'm at 10 minutes with 2 checkpoints. Like, I shouldn't be panicking, but come on, man. I want to wrap this up. I got some pride here, man. I got some pride. It's not just about beating the level. It's about beating the level good. Beat it. Beat it good. Whip it. Whip it good. I don't know, man. I got my songs mixed up. I mean, there's just Beat It by Michael Jackson. That is not what I was thinking of. Yeah, I do land on it just a little bit later, apparently. Oh my gosh! And then I just gotta do that! I'm close. I'm close. I'm so close to beating this now. I don't think this section's very long. None of the other sections have been that long. My guess is that's close to the end. It's a cool idea. It's a cool idea. And hopefully you guys watched the week 1 video. If you have not, you know, give YouTube a look. That was actually featured in a super show for season 3. And the video is on YouTube at the time you're seeing this, I can guarantee that. So, you know, you can see how I did in week 1 on those levels that week. There's my spring. Boom! What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? You can't do stuff like that, man. There's no time to think. There's no time, like, you don't have time. That's the thing with being on rails, is that because your left to right is out of your control, you're not thinking about as much, you know what I mean? Like, you're not thinking where you're landing because you don't have as much control, which is, of course, part of the problem. Dude, that is straight out of, like, Killer's level. I didn't want to go down there. I never want to go down there. I don't want to go down there. What I was referencing is that on my live stream, somebody submitted a level where it's on the rails, kind of, and you use a clown car, and they have the same spiny formation here, that this one right here. He has, like, a lot of that, and it reminds me a lot of that. Yeah, I don't care about no coins. I don't like that. I don't like that section. Looks like at some point it wants us to defeat all the bloopers or whatever. That's what it looks like to me. I like the usage of the cloud once in a while too. I think that's kind of an interesting, creative way. You know? I really do. No! I was holding it down! I was holding it down! I hate springs, man. I hate springs! I was holding down the jump. I was ready for it too, because I knew exactly what was going on, man. We got this next time. I thought I had it that time. Dude, I just want to get out of this at this point. I want to move my feet again. I just want to play Mario. This is like a mini game to me. Even though I like the level, it feels like a mini game. You know what I mean? I'm not playing Mario. I'm playing Jumpman, like the name implies, right? But I want to move my feet a little bit. I want to go left and right on my own. I don't want to be here like a clown. A clown on a little treadmill here going back and forth. I want to be playing Mario, man. I want to be moving my feet. Go left and right myself. Oh my gosh, man. Get me out of here. Please! What do you want me? I don't know, man. It's so annoying that they have it set up this way. It's almost done. I don't know, man. I should have jumped. I know it. I know. The thing is, I looked at it and I realized what it wanted me to do. But it's like you have to have a second to think about it, and I don't have a second to think. I don't got a second. I got maybe a millisecond, but I don't got a second. I don't have any time. Okay.
Mamma mia!
Yeah, Mamma Mia yourself, Wario. What am I doing, dude? I'm like locking up mentally. It's almost like I've already played this too long. Even though I know it's not that long. You gotta have more patience. I don't got no patience. That's my problem in life, man. That's probably why I always get mad at other drivers when I drive and stuff, man. I got no patience. I got no patience to improve. Like, when I watch other streamers that, like, are really good, they're sitting there playing levels, like, 3 hours long. I can't do that. I'll go mentally insane. But they do it, man. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. I don't got no patience, man. I've been playing this 15 minutes. Feels like an hour. Must be all those energy drinks. Must be all those energy drinks, man. Too much caffeine. Oh gosh, get me out of this level. That guy said that welcome to hell. This area is, man. The guy got it labeled wrong. I'm gonna update that. I'll be updating that one. If I die again, I'll be writing it. they were talking about the last section. Last section wasn't that bad. Last section wasn't that bad. I just want to beat this and then never play it again. I just want to beat this and never play it again. Now it's my turn to put a comment. Oh my gosh, I hate doing this. The real hell. They did it wrong. They did it wrong. They're sitting there acting like the last one was the bad part. No, they got it wrong. This is the bad part. They got it completely wrong. I don't know why in the world they said the last part was. Like, I think that they preemptively wrote that comment and they're like, oh. Because you know what I mean? Because yeah, the last section was annoying, but this one definitely takes the cake. You guys like that? I hope Nintendo... I can say that word, right, on Nintendo? They don't care. I imagine so, but I don't know, man. On the other hand, I don't know. Because it's Nintendo! And, you know, they got mad when I even said garbage one time. So, honestly, I don't know. Sorry, Nintendo. Just don't let kids have on the comments. You know, if somebody's 8 years old, just turn off the comments. Like, I'm sorry. That is not that bad of a word. In fact, I would not even consider that a word. But, you know, I don't know, man. If it is a bad word, then I guess me and the other guy will both get, you know, in trouble because he wrote the same thing. No! I hate that spring so much. Why? Why does it have to have a spring on rails, man? Why would they do this to anybody? Why would they do this to anybody? You know what I mean? Like, what is the point? Don't do this to me. Don't you do this to me. Get me out of here, man. Just get me out of here already. I'm done. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm over this level. It's fun. Now I'm done. I'm good. Get me out. I'm halfway serious. Sometimes, guys, I'm just having fun. I'm like 40% serious, but then I'm also like not super serious. Gotta hold down the jump button again. It's very mechanical, this level. It's almost like you're memorizing button presses versus like playing Mario Brothers. It's like playing one of those what are those things called with the memory game? Maybe I should have played it more and I might remember the name. But, you know, you press red, green, blue, Simon, that's what it's called. We had to like press red, green, blue, yellow, blue, green, yeah, you know, and it changed the colors and you had to pick new ones. Man, that's like what games when I was a kid, that's like what people played for fun. You guys complaining about like I didn't mean to press that again. Like kids when kids say they're bored nowadays, man, like what? Your cell phone does more than everything I had as a kid put together. Everything. I can't even imagine like I can't even imagine. Like if you're bored in this day and age, I don't know what to tell you. You would have had a rough time. That's all I'm gonna say. And I think people before my generation probably said the same thing about my generation. You know, it's like, man, these kids got Nintendo. They got Nintendo and all these video games. But you know, I get that, and that's true too. But we were like the last hybrid generation, where we had a little bit of mix of both, you know? Where you still we're in that area where it wasn't like video games and stuff and media was not like everywhere, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to imagine, like, the media is probably the biggest difference. Like, having 8 gazillion TV channels and YouTube and on demand and all this stuff, man. Like, I couldn't even comprehend such a thing. I couldn't even comprehend such a thing. Like, if you were to tell me when I was a kid that someday you could just watch video games on the internet, I'd be like, what? Video games on the internet? What? It's just bonkers. It's just absolutely bonkers. Get me out of here. I don't ever want to play this again. I think we're done. 20-minute mark, we done? Yeah! What did that say? What did that just say? The last stream was awesome, splat, and then it said something awesome. It took me hours to beat this? Alright, well, I'm glad it took me hours. Very good. That is it for that one. That was, the Jumpman! On to the next one. On to the next one. Alright, guys, we are back with another 7MMC level. This time we got a heavy load. This one is from Ryan Nar Meow, I think is how I pronounce it. You got a description here that says, explore an old mining facility that has been out of commission for decades and enter the ice cave within. So we're gonna have an ice level. Eee, goody. We got a description for the author. It is, if I can scroll down here, Precision Player and Maker. Well, there you go, short and sweet. Let's go ahead and get into this one. It is a short level, 53 seconds. Difficulty is 3 stars, guys, 3 stars. So, you know, I don't know, 3 stars, I don't know, it's got a 1% clear rate, but it is short. Start timer. If I saw that clear rate and it was like 3 times longer, I'd be scared, but 1% clear rate, 53 seconds, you know, yeah, that's okay. Oh. Got it. Okay. Okay, we got one of these types of levels, guys. But hopefully, because it is one of these types of levels and it is 7MMC, maybe with a little bit of luck, there'll be checkpoints and stuff. How in the world did this make it into it, though? This doesn't feel like it'd be a 7MMC level. And no offense to the author, but these are usually like, I don't know, not a little Timmy level, but, you know, like, if you just want to whip something together easy and quick, this is what I imagine, you know what I mean? So I'm a little surprised by this type of course being in this, but, you know, it's alright. Is what it is, right? Okay. Now we're going up over the top. Like I said, so tough. I don't know about that. I mean, okay, we gotta make that work. Hey, checkpoint 1. I don't know what people are saying so tough. I mean, it's doable so far. We've certainly had bigger mounds of you know what on the stream that were, you know, harder than this for precision. Like, and that's what I was gonna say though, and I was right about it. That because this is a 7MMC, that there'd be checkpoints galore, and look at that, we got a checkpoint in the first minute. So that's why I'm not as worried about this one. Because you know, if I had this on stream, there wouldn't be a checkpoint, right? This whole thing probably would not have a single checkpoint. And then I'd be screaming, where's the checkpoints? You ever notice that with these levels, guys? Take notes. What do you see in these good levels? Checkpoints. That's what they all have. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. Because if you're gonna, you know what, I gotta go down to the pipe first. But there's a reason for that, because it gives the player a sense of satisfaction. It really does. Which satisfaction for the player equals them enjoying your level. Like, it gives them it kind of relieves the frustration level. Because the second you make it more frustrating, and not for the right reasons either. I don't feel like, oh, my bad. Oh, I'm good. Oh my goodness. As I say, I don't feel like replaying sections. I mean, I think it's good to have a bit of length with sections about difficulty, but I don't think like it should intentionally lack checkpoints to make it harder. I mean, at that point, I'd prefer just to have a pick a path to ruin it, but still have checkpoints. You know what I mean? Like, If you're just artificially increasing the difficulty, I would prefer other things. That's just my thought. Oh, I got a duck there. That's my bad. He's even got the duck symbol. Quack, quack. That's my bad. There is actually a symbol. Of course, we're not going for any extra points here. We are going for the barely passable C student grade here. We're not worried about not worried about nothing else. By the way, I just want to say something. This is like another SMB3 level, which means this has largely been SMB3 and 3D World we've had a couple times, but we have actually not had... Oh, my bad. We've actually not had any new soup yet, and I don't think we've had any SMB1. Isn't that weird? We've had 3D World, SMB, and no Super Mario World either, right? So that's really strange. I mean, I'm not complaining because SMB3 is, quite honestly, my favorite one. It's probably why I'm not having as much difficulty this year so far. But, I was thinking about that on the last week, and I even made a comment about it. And it looks like this week's kind of the same so far. I mean, we've only played a few. But, these authors like their SMB3, they like their, 3D World. Not so much the other platforms yet. And you know what? You can keep your new soup. I honestly don't want to play that anyway. I mean, 3D World and New Soup, man, I've said this so many times. 3D World and New Soup are probably my least favorite. I'm not sure which one I dislike more. I feel like 3D World's stylistically I like a little bit better. But that said, I think playing-wise, I think New Soup's a little better. The problem I always have with 3D World is that super, super annoying twirl jump. Like when you're jumping, you press the trigger and you do like this twirl that slows your descent. But the problem with it, for me, is that I usually press it when I'm trying to go left and right. And instead what happens is it'll maybe make me die. So it actually kills me more often than helps me. Because I kind of mix it up with New Soup a little bit. Because the New Soup twirling's good if you want to go the distance, right? My bad. But in 3D World, it actually cuts down your distance. So it does the opposite of what you hope. So a lot of times I'll press it. If this wasn't Mario Maker, obviously I'd get used to one or the other. But for me, because this, you know, you could literally play a 3D World level, a New Soup level, right after each other, and for me, I just don't think about it. You know? Hopefully that makes sense. No, D. That's bad. This part's actually pretty tough here. But you can tell once I did it once, and my problem is I just did it a little bit wrong. And what I did wrong was I didn't hit the block, which I should have. There's a chance that if I just would have done that, I might have been out of the section by now. I don't know how much was left after that, but it's possible that might have been it. That would have been actually quite nice. This is actually... You know, I kind of complained about it at first and saying that this doesn't fit in. I still, like, it's a weird thing to have in this, but it is a very well done precision level. Like, it's very, very, polished, you know? They didn't just put in a bunch of junk and say, okay, good luck with the jumps, right? This is actually looks nice. They got a lot of markers, all that good stuff. So, like, it does have a lot going for it. Like, the quality of it for a precision level, definitely top notch. You know, if that stupid Yoshi thing wasn't in the way, maybe I'd see better. I don't want to get rid of that Yoshi thing, though. What would we do without it saying so tough, right? Because we need to know somebody wrote so tough there every time. So tough. Better call the wambulance. Who am I to talk, man? I complain all the time. That's the joke of it, man. Alright, here we go. There you go. What is that? I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. I was actually thinking there was gonna be a vine or something that I was gonna have to grab behind them. Dude, I am so dumb because I actually had that done. I jumped. I don't know why I did that. That might have been the worst play I've done all day so far. Let's hope that is the last bad play I have, because it was done. It was done. That was the ending. Not the ending of the level, but it would have been the next checkpoint probably. But I had it, man. I had a complete just brain fart. Like an absolute brain fart. Like my brain just like shut off for a second and I hit the jump button like a maniac. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. Now I gotta do this again. Light feet, up we go, and we're out here. Can I do this, right? Yeah. There we go! Where's that checkpoint at? Can you imagine that if you died before you got the checkpoint? I mean, you could. You could die before the checkpoint. You'd have to be really sloppy, but I bet somebody has done it. That would not be fun, would it? Alright guys, final checkpoint, and we're rocking and rolling through this one. 2 checkpoints in 9 minutes on a 1% level. Look at how good I am. I'm just so good at this game. You know, you put the Y thing right in front of that. I just want to say whoever left that comment, thank you. That comment's gotta be the worst placed one. I don't know what they were saying Y for. I mean, how's that? That's pretty much the whole level, man. That is like the whole level, brother. Like, why is there a precision thing on my precision level? Well, that's because it's precision level. I should write Y there too. Why is that precision? Because that's what it is? Like, that's the whole gimmick? Oh, wow. I didn't think I'd make that jump. Okay, we need to do a slide here. That was painful. We needed... I know what I need to do there, and I did press. I just pressed it too late. You gotta run and duck and slide, so you got no problem with that. This section actually looks a little easier than the last section. I mean, early on. Very, very early analysis. And that is a very, very, very early analysis. I have yet to really get very far here yet. But based on what I'm seeing, it probably won't be that long of a section either. Yeah, we're not getting any of the extra things here, you know, the red coins and stuff. Which is a little sad. I would love to get the secret things, but honestly, the biggest issue with that is it will slow me down. And since I am recording this offline, I don't really feel like taking any more time than I need to. I don't know why I keep dying to that. I don't know what I'm doing here. Feeling a little bit sloppy with that jump. There we go. Oh! Okay, so... Okay. That's my bad. I was not prepared for that at all. By the way, the next section looks really brutal. I just want to add that. Based on what I looked at, that next section looks really difficult. I mean, unless I'm really wrong, that next section looks crazy. It looked like there was like a one... I'll show you guys when I get there, but it looked like it was a pixel perfect drop there. Which I sure do hope is not the case. That spike is the gift that keeps on giving. I don't know why I called it a spike, it's an icicle. But you know, it's the same idea, except it's not a spike, it's an icicle, right? I mean, icicle is a human-made spike, whereas an icicle is nature's spike. And I'm not talking about the green guy that throws the stupid stuff. I'm talking about, you know, a spike. Wow! I actually missed that jump? You gotta be joking on that one. You know, I complain about this at first, but it's actually, to me so far, the least frustrating. Of course, I should probably not say that because that's a very easy way for it to reverse on me here. But the reason I'm saying that is that... that was a terrible setup. The reason I'm saying that, though, is that I'm controlling my feet. I'm going left and right. I'm playing the game, which I do like. Sometimes the gimmick levels take away the freedom to move left and right, and that's where I kind of get meh. So it's good to actually be playing Mario. It's not about enemies, it's all precision. That's okay. It may not be everybody's favorite. I can't say it's my favorite. But it's as far as today, or you know, as far as this pack goes, I don't mind it. That's unlucky. That's so unlucky. I really want to see the next section. Why? That jump's so annoying. Those angles, like when a platform's like that, so annoying. I mean, the creator knows it. He's a precision player. Whatever that means, he's a precision player, so he likes this stuff, man. I mean, he's got half my idea about playing Mario down. I mean, sure, we're not jumping on Goombas and saving the princess, but you know, we are playing Mario. Okay, here we go. Let me see what this is. Why is that so slippery? I'm like barely moving. I don't even have to move there. Why can't I just stand still? Like I'm dying on something when I make it there after all that effort and I just die like that? Like what? Why would I do that? Like why would I do that? Dang, these things are slippery. Okay. Dude, that's so obnoxious. Did the creator just think, I got this section. Hey, playtester. I'm kidding. Hey, what would make this more annoying than anything else? Let's have a couple piranha plants that you gotta slide underneath. But the only way you can do the slides if you're like coming from below and running up. Man, that's so annoying. So annoying. So I hate that spike so much, man. I hate that spike. These things get a little bit redundant, don't they? Thankfully, all those checkpoints. Imagine if this didn't have the checkpoints, right? No, one of you maniacs out there would love to have no checkpoints on this. Okay, let me think. Let me just think. Okay. What is that? You guys see this? Okay, I got it. First try. Dang, I'm good. Looks like here we're gonna go on the icicle and it'll fall. That was so bad. I don't like that jump though. I got it, but
Mamma mia.
there's a lot of potential on that jump to go wrong. I don't like that jump at all. I feel like that jump's just gross. Oh gosh, brutal. Oh, I hate that jump so much too. I mean, we could just say that about everything in this, right? I hate the spikes, I hate the jumps. But you know, it is what it is. I'm still very, very surprised a level like this is in the group. It just feels like so out of place. Even if it's well designed, like the style of it. Because I don't think there were any precision levels in 5 year, 6 year, but if there is, I may be wrong about that. I may be wrong, maybe there was. I just don't remember. Love this happy music during this absolutely miserable level. I'm having fun. I'm dying to piranha plants every 10 seconds. Yay! That Y comment's gotta be the most out of place. It's like if you're gonna leave a comment like that, like make sure it's actually the worst part, right? That is not the worst part. Like this would be my Y right here. Okay, I guess apparently that's not as bad as I thought. Sure, that's fine. Is that the ending? It looks like we're almost to the ending. Actually, I don't know. That looks like we're close to the ending, though. That gives me a little bit of juice here, man. We're getting good. Music stylings by Necro. Okay, let's try this again. I hate that. I hate that they put that piranha plant there. I don't know why I did that. Like, we just had to do what we did last time. I don't know why that time I tried to, like, force around there. Like, I had it done, you know? Like, if I'm there, just stand still. Don't... This is not a speed run where I gotta, like, move my feet all the time. We can sit there and think about things. You know? Just gotta sometimes in life, you just gotta take a second and think. Oh, we're approaching the 20-minute mark. Keep in mind, we got up to 2 hours and 15 minutes to defeat these courses if we got 2 checkpoints, which we do have. So, this may take 2 hours. My guess is it won't. But if it does, I'll be here the whole time. Doesn't that sound fun? Doesn't that sound fun playing this for 2 hours? Maybe I end up in a mental institution, man, if I did that. Not even kidding. Pretty sure last year, during some of those courses I did, would have ended up. That's not... How am I supposed to know where to land? I thought we were good there. I cut it a little bit short because I didn't want to land on the piranha plant or even deal with that. I love that spike there, man. They should add that everywhere. That setup right there is such a great spot for that spike. Like always happens to. Oh, there's a new one. I haven't died there very often. As you can see up there, the deaths are piling up. Keep in mind the average for this course is about 100 deaths, so we're over halfway there now. And I think a lot of those deaths might have been in this last section based on what I've played so far. This is definitely the more difficult section of the course, but not anything that's impossible by any means. You know, it's really not. A lot of this is in jest, you know? Is this even close to as hard as some of the ones last year? No, it's not. Some of the ones last year made these things look like they were like kindergarten stuff. You know what? That would be my biggest complaint so far is that jump. If I had to actually say, not seeing the bottom of it makes it so much worse. I don't know if you can actually land on that area that's like a little bit out of view. I feel like you're supposed to though. But maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe you're not able to do that. Maybe that's not what's intended. It's kind of what I feel at this point. So I guess in the future I just won't try that. Can I just sit here and think a second? Okay. I'm gonna try to... Alright, let's just try it. Okay. I love jumping. What am I doing down here? Oh, okay. Had to use claw grip for the first time to make this jump? What does that mean? What is this? What is this, man? Oh, I hate those kind of jumps. I hate it when the ceiling's so close to your head. You know what I mean? I want the ceiling to be, like, over my head. So I can actually jump. Sick of this level, man. Get me out. I'm sick of this level. I'm done. Get me out of this level. I've had enough. I honestly do not want to play this level anymore. Get me out. I think we're so close to done, too. Just like... It's like, it's so, methodical. But it is a technical level, that is the point. You guys like these kind of levels? Where it's like this? Where you have to, like, constantly, like, make precision jumps? You guys like it? I'm a little iffy on it. Do I hate it? No, not at all. I actually don't mind it. See, what I'm gonna do is land and then just jump over it. Rather than, like, try to do a running stop. I think that's the easier way. I mean, at least my opinion would be that it's better to do just do that. Just like, just do it all in one motion. Jump over it and everything. At least that's my thought. I'm getting good at that section. I didn't want to say that because I've been doing good there a little bit, but I didn't... You know, that is something I've learned playing Mario, and you guys may have experienced this also. If you ever acknowledge you're doing good, you're guaranteed you're gonna die at the section you just said you're doing good at. Like, it's just like, it's almost guaranteed. I'm almost like afraid to ever think that when I play these. It's almost like a superstition, but it like mentally makes you kind of let down your guard. Did it! That's what I was saying! That's exactly what I was about to say. Like, I've never missed that, and I didn't want to say anything because if I said it, if I even think it, it's gonna happen. Okay, let me try this again. I'm gonna win the lottery. I'm gonna win the lottery. It's so easy to win the lottery. I'm gonna win. The lottery's too easy to win. There we go. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. I know it. It's gonna work. I know it. I'm willing something to happen because it's too easy. Winning the lottery is way too easy. I'm just kidding. I don't even play the lottery. Don't play the lottery, folks. It is the worst. I mean that you're talking like slot machine stuff at that point. No. We don't do that here on Necros Island. We don't do no lottery. You guys ever watch the documentaries about lottery winners? How their lives just like get churned. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would still want to win the lottery, but like their lives just get like out of, like they change so much. Think think the biggest mistake people do too when they get that much money is they spend it all. Because the thing with buying like a very, very expensive house, like let's say you go buy $1 million house, right? Your taxes each year are gonna be very, very high. So if you spend all your money buying the house, you're gonna say, okay, here's Uncle Sam. Where's my 40,000 or whatever, you know, whatever the property tax would be. I don't know, but you know what I'm saying. So you're almost like, yeah. If I want $1 million, I just go buy a bunch of stocks, man. Get a bunch of dividend stocks. Call it a day. I think I've said that before on stream. Alright, we're up to 70 deaths now. Things are starting to slow down. We had that momentum going, and now you can feel that momentum shifting. Like a little pee-wee baseball game when the kid's missing getting all the strikeouts and your team's down 10 points all of a sudden. That's how I feel right now. The momentum has shifted, man. I don't know what that comment says. I bet that comment's something really dumb too, honestly. Boy, I feel like I haven't been here in a while. Okay, forget it. Forget it. I'm not gonna try to do it all at once. I'll stop and then jump over it. I wanted to do it all at once. I'm realizing that is not gonna work as easy. I'm not getting there consistently enough either now. I think I'm just gonna stop and then jump over it. I just feel like that's just such a bad way to do it, though. I feel like the best way to do it is just to do it while you're moving. But I'm having a really hard time. I mean, I've tried that twice now. And now I don't feel so good about trying that again. So I don't know about that. Okay, we'll just do it this way. That was easier. We'll just do that from now on. I'm not gonna mess around and try to do that. I don't understand what they're talking about. I had to use the claw grip. I was hoping that if I touched the wall and hold right, I would actually go right again, but no. I think you need to have like a certain amount of blocks to start doing that. Maybe it's like 3 spots. And I think that's like 2 spots. So I think if that wall was like 1 tile higher, or whatever, whatever they're called, blocks probably. If it's like 1 block higher, maybe you would be able to actually hold right. Are they called blocks? I think they're called blocks. I know Minecraft, you call things blocks. I think they're called blocks. I'm getting a mental block right now. Tell you that. Mental block is get me out of this level. That's a block right there. See, like stuff like this, guys. This is why I play these offline. This would not be on stream. This would not be on stream. And you wanna know why I wouldn't be on stream? Because look, what's that? That's the time, 26 minutes. So like we're already going pretty long on this very, very short precision level. I'm already sick of it. I've been sick of this level for like last 10 minutes. I've been sick of this level for at least 10 minutes now. Because I've been in this section since, what, 15 minutes? Why would this guy like these kind of levels too? Like, it says precision maker and player. Like, why? What would you find fun about this? Like, it just seems weird that you would enjoy this. Like, do I enjoy it? Probably not. No, probably not. I would say that, in all honesty, I would say that it's good, and I could understand why people like it. I do like it more than, probably a puzzle level, for sure. Probably more than, like, a story level, for sure. But do I like it better than a speedrun? No. Do I like it better than traditional? No. It's somewhere in the middle for me. It's somewhere in the middle for me. It gets kind of redundant, you know? And then you start to make mistakes because you kind of just like, okay, I'm just kind of burned out, right? I mean, have you guys ever seen like sports, right? People get burned out. Like you're just like, okay, I've played 1 million games. I just don't really care anymore. And this is like a microcosm of that. You know, it's like I'm playing the same thing over and over. I'm doing the same jumps. Like you start to go bonkers. You're gonna go bonkers. He's totally nuts. There we go. Okay. Stop. Okay, this jump's easily the most annoying. It's really not the most annoying though. It's really not. You just gotta like run and jump, right? I don't like, see how they have that? I'm pointing at the screen because you can't see it. I wish I had like the thing they have in the NFL game to like circle things, but that dumb ice block there is such a problem. It makes it so you have to do like this annoying little hop, I think. And that's the second time I've gotten caught by that. I don't know why I tried the same exact thing. Because we just tried what didn't work, right? And you don't ever want to do that in anything in life. Like if something doesn't work, don't do it again. But I did, I just did it again. I'm like, oh, let me try jumping that the exact same way. Maybe it'll work out differently. No, it didn't work out differently. It's the same problem. I knew it! I knew it when I pressed jump there, I was gonna die. I still did it. I was committed. Yeah, this one's pretty annoying. I just want to play Mario, man. Oh my gosh, it's such like an annoying setup there. I like precision levels. I also like going to the dentist. I like to count the clouds too. I just like things that aren't fun. Like, man, I just don't know. I like things that are fun. Okay, here we go, guys. I'm gonna do a small hop this time. That's a small hop. That's a small hop. That's a small hop. That's a small hop. Dude, what? What is this? Where's the ending? Okay, are we done? Yes! Yes! Yeah! I was gonna say, I cannot say I enjoyed it, but I do feel like I accomplished something. I mean, I guess that's something. Are we here to accomplish things or have fun? I don't know. But we did accomplish something. We did finish slightly underneath the par of 1% clear rate. You know, we're like, what is that? A 1.2% clear rate for us or something like that. No. 80, whatever 86 divided by 100 is, or 100 divided by 86. You guys figure it. I don't care. But anyway, guys, we are going to move on to the next one after that. On to the next one. What is up, everybody? We're back with more 7MMC. This time we are doing Bone Base Breach. We got a description for this one. The fish bones have stolen your mushrooms. Sneak into their base undetected. We also have a description on the website. A little more details. I'm gonna read the whole thing. Bone Bass Bandits? What? The description says Bone Bass on the website. I think they mean Bone Base. But anyway, Bone Bass Bandits has stolen your precious mushrooms. Sneak into their base undetected and retrieve the stolen delicacies. However, avoid eating them all on the spot, as bloating might make it challenging to escape. Oh, too late. Alright, here we go. This looks like more of an adventure type level to me. We got a 2.5-star difficulty. We got a 14.7% clear rate. Now, the world record there makes me say, ugh. But let's do it. Start timer. I always get a little worried when I see a world record at 3 minutes, because for me that means it's gonna take like 20 minutes. This one's by Teramos. I should have read that. Teramos. Do we have a description for Teramos? Mario is a platforming game. Now on Teramos' watch, he's a level maker who specializes in puzzles and unconventional levels. Goody! That's like my least favorite kind, man. What does that say? This is stupid. Why can't I explore beyond the block? Seriously. Long level took me 24 minutes speed. Oh, that's not that bad. Okay. That's something. So we don't want the fish to see us. Got it? That's the gimmick here, guys. If the fish sees you, everything goes bad. Okay, here we go. This is a gimmick that kind of surprises me we've never dealt with before. Like, how have we not done this before? They even have, like, the edge. Dude, look at that. They even have, like, the field of vision. You see that? How did he see me, man? Unlucky. You see that one person's comment? This is stupid. What can I... Is that guy dumb or something? Like, the whole gimmick is that you're dodging detection. And then they're crying that... That's unlucky. This is a little bit frustrating, honestly. I don't know what I think of this, so I'm gonna restart it. I'm just gonna give it a restart. Let's just try it from start. Okay. I do like that they had the field of vision. If they didn't have the field of vision, this would have been really not much fun. But because they have the field of vision, I actually don't mind it. I would have hated this without the field of vision. I think it would have been actually quite stressful and not enjoyable. But this is not bad. This is not bad. We can live with this. Dang, dude! Oh my gosh, who thought of this, man? Okay, let's try it again. Have you guys ever seen a concept like this before? Give me a shout out in the comments. I mean, I've never seen it. I've never seen this before. Dang, that was close. I think you can do this. Nope. Dude, you can't do it that way, man! I was hoping that you could, like, time it where you hit the... What are those blocks called? What are those blocks called? Donut blocks? These yellow blocks, what are they called? That should be a necro trivia right there. But anyway, I figured you could hit it and then time it so you could, like, run back and then do it again. But that was not the case. Whoop. Maybe I can if I do the first one. Like right there. Now wait. Do they really time it? Nope, that did work. That did work. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, this is a long level. So we're gonna go down low and he's facing that way. Wait for him to come by. Yeah. No! That's so janky, man. How am I supposed to know? Wait, what? What? Where am I going? Oh, I get it. Try it again. Oh, we got stuff down there that's not right, man. You see that? Just ignore that. Just ignore that. Oh my goodness. Pause in here for a second. Okay. So what do you guys think of this one so far? This, I probably would not like this on stream because you guys know I'm more of a traditional platformer. I like the platforming ones, but I do like the gimmick here. You gotta be really careful on it. Oh my gosh. Oh, unlucky. You know, when I dropped off the vine there, I was not thinking at all about that. So again, this is a 3-minute if you're doing this correctly. For me, I bet this is gonna take a little bit longer. This looks like it's gonna take an awful lot longer than that time. Oh my god, dude! I don't like that right there. I do not like. Do you see what's happening? How, like, if his field of view is a little goofy. It's like you're over his head. It's hard to explain. Like, I can't tell where the angle, the cone of vision that he sees, I do not understand a lot. Like, when I'm above or below. That's the part I'm not liking that much. Like, right now, if I jumped, I'm a little, is it close enough? I don't know. I'm glad I don't have to normally think about this kind of stuff, to be honest. What we got? Man, I'm like, get out of there. Where's the checkpoint, man? Oh my gosh, this is brutal. This is brutal. Who thought this would be fun forever, man? Wait, what? Oh, that's cute. So they make us have to do a double duty here, guys. This is definitely gonna be a drop situation. Oh, never mind. I guess I can do it all in one motion. I actually thought at first when I saw that we were gonna have to have it drop. There we go. And there's our checkpoint. I was like, please give me a checkpoint. 7 MMC. Yeah, that's a good game. So now I'm filling up on mushrooms and coins so we get the gimmick. We're gonna get the gimmick out. There it is. There's the gimmick. This is our second balloon level. So we're actually having 2 different P-balloon levels? Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me with this. We got it, we got it. Hello? I don't like the P-balloon, guys. I don't like it at all. Yeah, man, I'm like Mario Andretti going around this thing, man. See how fast I was? Alright, here we go. Oh, I got a little greedy there, but we made it. Got one last. Get out of there, man! Alright, that was close. Like I say, every time I play one of these things, you know, you never know what you're gonna get. Oh, I messed up. Nah, I messed up. I messed up. I panicked because I didn't think I had enough time. Let me try it again. I didn't think I had enough time. Because when I hit the P switch, I was like, oh gosh, I gotta go. Dude. Come on, man! Go already. Oh, brutal. Dude, how are you supposed to... I don't like this. It's great, it's creative, but you know, is it fun? I don't know. Am I having fun? I guess, kinda. Kinda not. That was better. What? You didn't see me, man! I hate this, man. I just want to play Mario. Who wants to deal with it? Does anybody like to deal with this? If you like to deal with this, that's on you. I don't want to deal with this. Get me out of here. This is painful. This is like... And sometimes you touch that, sometimes you don't. And if you don't touch it the way they want you to, of course you're in trouble. Dude, why do they have it like that? Like, why would you have this mechanic? Why? I don't know about this week, man. We got levels like this, we got precision levels like what? I don't know, man. I just don't know about some of these. It's alright, but it's so frustrating. Cause you can't go. You have to like go down. I wish I could explain what I'm trying to say. So you cannot be 180 degrees below the guy. It's like when you're below the guy, it's hard to tell what the right spot is, if that makes sense. And that's where it gets a little confusing. Going left and right and stuff's fine. It's hard to tell like when you're safe going around them though. Okay, there we go.
Hurry up, will you?
This is gonna make me rage, man. Where's the checkpoint, man? I don't have to do some of this stuff again. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. Dude, I swear. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, I bet. What in the world's going on here, man? Are we good then or not? I don't know. Now are we going around? What is going on? How are you supposed to know what to do? Dude, if I run out of time on this, I don't even want to play it again. I mean, of course I'm going to because it's recorded offline, but ugh. Sometimes I feel like they should make it so creators can turn off the timer. Because this level really doesn't need a timer, you know what I mean? Like, that's not the point of this. Like, we should have all the time in the world to try to figure this out. Not have to worry about going back to some checkpoint that I got like 2 years ago. Is it saying I'm not supposed to do what I just did? No, now we're going around this way. And now we're doing this. We got 40 seconds to like get a checkpoint here, so... This should do something. Yeah. Now we can get through. So this one was more like the puzzly aspect they were talking about. Okay, please have a checkpoint here so at least we can just... There we go. Thank you. That's fine. Now at this point, we're just gonna wait 20 seconds. Or, I mean, there's just no reason to progress, right? Take a chug of my energy drink. What do you guys think of this one? What do you think of this one? It's a very long level. And I knew that right away when I saw the 3-minute world record. I'm like, oh man, this is gonna be bad. It's not like as stressful as playing the precision one or something like that. You know, it's not like that. It's just, you know, it's good though. It's good. I don't want to say it's bad. Isn't that an Among Us guy? What am I trying to do here? Do I want him to do this thing? Just do your thing. I don't understand. What do I want to do on this section? Or did I have to leave the room first? I think I just need the clown car to go to the left. Come here. How do you get it to move? I don't understand. How are you supposed to make that thing move? Hello? What am I doing wrong here? There's no indicators. I have no idea what it wants me to do. What am I doing here? What would you do here? What would you do? I'm a pea balloon. I got a clown car that's stuck. You're gonna make me have to look up a walkthrough on this level? Are you kidding me? Like, where are you supposed to go? Like, what are you doing in this room? I don't get it. Let me try this again. Then what? Gosh, man. Why do they do this? Why do creators do this? Like, you have a gimmick, I understand, then you're like, okay, now we're gonna have something completely random. Like, what are we doing here? I think what I need to do is do this and then get him to fly over there. Okay, got it. Now we need to fly down, and then we're gonna make it push down. It's weird because you have to like use the wall to bounce it. We're good now. It just was a little confusing because it wasn't like going, because I knew you had to use the clown car, but it wasn't like moving. All right, there we go. Get me out of that room. What's next? What other great thing do you have for me here? Oh, more clown car stuff. Okay. Joy. This room is insanely frustrating. Well, thank you for the heads up. Can't wait for that.
Mamma mia.
I can't wait to be in the very frustrating room. Yeah, I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see it. So we're going with the same concept. We're trying to get the clown car to bounce into that lane. And then we're gonna get it to go up. Bounce, you fool! There you go. Yeah, that's not fun. That's not fun. I would definitely agree with the comment. Can you just like go up there? There we go. Okay, now we get him to go up. I'm very close there. Wait for him to come back. Go through. Dude, what is the deal? Did they like perfectly time this to be like absolutely the most annoying thing in the world? No, we made it. Okay. Now, what is this? Oh my goodness, what? Why would you think this is a good idea? Why would you think this is a good idea? Like, look at this, man. You got like an inch here. Go, 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 go! You didn't have to do it. Okay, you did not have to do that. See, I feel like you always have to hit those things twice, but you don't have to. I think we're good here. You know, that was not insanely frustrating. I don't know why that guy had such a hard time. Horrible level, it's too big. Yeah, I hear ya. I don't know, horrible. I think that's a little unfair. I would not call it a horrible level at all. I think the level's fine. It's definitely a difficult level. So now we're trying to get the clown car in that gap over there. There you go, clown car in the gap. Now we're trying to get up. If he thinks this is a horrible level, I got news for you. There's a lot worse ones than this. I messed up. But I don't know how you could do it without running out of time, in all honesty. I know somebody did with a 3-minute world record, but I don't know how you could do this on one life. You know what I mean? Like, if you're doing, like, an Iron Man challenge or whatever, I don't know how you would do it. This is way too long of a level to finish in one life. There's not really a good way to speed it up. Oh, my stupid head was sticking through. There's not, you don't want to go fast, you know? Like, you gotta go slow. So, like, and the thing is, like, if you start to get low on time, there's not a lot of ways to make up the time, if that makes sense. Like, you can't be like, okay, now I'm gonna go fast. No, you still gotta go slow because you gotta go a certain speed. You gotta go a certain speed to beat the level, you know? Oh, man. What do you guys think? Would you, if you had to choose, would you pick this or the Piranha Plant one? You know, like, if you had to pick your poison, obviously the Piranha Plant one was more frustrating to me. This one's a little more, I don't know, I don't even know if I was gonna say redundant, but I guess that one was redundant too. Okay. Alright, let's just try to pay attention here. Okay, so now we're going all the way up here. There's the flower and the POW. So we just need to get to that key somehow. Zippity-doo-dah! Zippity-day! That was close. Now it's going up and around again. Dude, I almost messed up there, by the way. I just want to say that. We're almost there. There we go. Key. Door. I think we're good. I think we're good. Dude, I just want to say it wasn't that bad. Like, the comments... I'm actually going to leave a nice comment here. I mean, I'm not like... I thought I would complain about stuff, man. I didn't think it was that bad. Like, horrible level too long. I mean, okay. I mean, you are playing it for free. I don't know, somebody put time into it. I think it looks good. We'll do cool concept. I like the concept of it a lot. Alright, I think we are good. Let's go to that goalpost there and call it a day. 20 minutes exactly. So that is that. That is that for Bone Base Breach. Some long levels, guys. Some long levels. Alright, we're gonna move on to the next one after that. Let's see that time here before we get out. So 14 minutes and 35 seconds of play time there. 20 minutes, you know, we got down there on the timer. So, alright, on to the next one. What is up, everybody? We're back with another 7MMC course here. This time we got the Great Spire, and oh my gosh, my jaw just dropped. These types of levels right here, guys. These types are what scare me more than anything in the whole world. I see that world record time, 4 minutes. It's gonna be one of those adventure type levels, you know. It looks like you have the Link suit. On the screenshot I'm looking at on the website, I can see the Link suit. So this is gonna be one of those Link dungeon, oh man, Link dungeon exploration ones. I mean, I'll see what I think. If it looks like I have to use walkthroughs or something, don't be surprised if I just like get out. I don't want to play one of these where it's just a mess. I mean, I'll try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna keep an open mind. But we got 4-minute world record. This one is from 3 Good 5U. Okay. We got navigate a dungeon by changing the pillar's height, coins required, the author's description, having started out on his SMM2 journey making troll levels, 3 Good has branched out to making various types of puzzles, yay, over time as well. Also, don't tell anyone, but he's actually good, 4 Good 6U, he's just modest. Start timer! So this is gonna be one of these puzzly, long Link Adventure type ones. By the way, the website has this as a 3-star difficulty, which to me is fine. I'm assuming that difficulty is based on the length of the level. Oh, what did I get myself into? So the point of this is to raise... Changing the height of the central pillar, okay. Wait, can I make that? I feel like you can. I thought I can make that. It feels like I can. Nope, apparently not. Okay. It looks like it's just like out of reach. This is off to a good start, I'll tell you that. You gotta be kidding. Okay, we got it. Dude, how come I couldn't make it all those other times? They like have it just enough out of the reach that didn't look right to me. This looks like a bomb, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, now what are we doing? So now we changed it to face... We dropped it down. What? That guy said love it? You know, everybody has their own taste, don't they? I see they have like... Is that a mini-map on that side? Okay, I think that did something. Can I get in this door? Oh, man. So we're just like beating bosses? Or like mini bosses or something, it kind of feels like at this point? Careful. What am I doing, man? Oh, this is what I was afraid of, man. Like, I mean, what am I doing here? I mean, what is there to try, you know? I can't go, can I go back? Like, what am I doing? Dude, at these kind of levels, man, I don't know. I can go back up through that door, I believe. Okay. So we can go all the way back, and it looks like once you beat, and I will say that's kind of cool, when you beat a room, you don't have to redo it. That's kind of cool, I like that. Wait, does that mean I get to go to the other side now? Okay, maybe I don't hate this level. Now we go to the other side, is it all Lord? It's not Lord, though. Is it? No. Did it do something else? Could it have done something else? Hold on. Oh, it turned that around! It turned that around! How'd it do that? So I did everything I needed. No? What? What am I doing? I did lower. I changed it though. You guys see that, right? It's like facing. So the cannon's facing to the right, but now I can't get up there? Like what sense does that make? I feel like this room has nothing for me. I feel like this is something I need to come back and do, maybe. Or not, you know, I have to do something somewhere else and then it changes something in that room. That's what I think. Oh my gosh, man. See, I thought I was smarty for a moment. I'm like, oh, well, now I can go up here, but no, I can't because the cannon's shooting lower. So, is there a way to raise the cannon back up? There is, isn't there? Can I get back up here? No, I can't. What is this level, man? Like, I think that I have a good idea, and I'm just, like, dead wrong. I'm just dead wrong. Because I feel like you would go back to the beginning at this point and raise it back up, because now you got the cannon facing the way you want, right? So now we want to go up in that corner, but we can't get there. So how do I raise it back up? Like, I'm not seeing anything. This is one of those levels where you have to be like, you know, one of those people that like these kind of things. I'm not, man. I've never claimed it, though. Am I over here? Hello? And that's not blown up unless I can blow that up. Can I blow that up? Hold on. Can I blow up that block below the spring? I think I can. Hold on. I think I can blow up that block below the spring. Can I set it down? I guess I don't know a lot about this mechanic. Yeah. No? Can you really not blow up that block? I'm telling you, every time I think I got a good idea, I'm like wrong. I'm like dead wrong. Dude, I don't know what to try. Because I was like, oh, maybe I blow up that block and it lets me down. Then that would let me through. Yeah, because those springs are always like the, you know, kind of like the pressure plate that lets you through or not. Dude, I want to like this so much, but I don't know, man. That's always the thing with these Link levels. Like, when I see one, I just cringe, because they always are usually the same exact problem, which ironically is the same reason I don't play the Zelda games usually. I don't think, like, I'm not a good puzzle guy. I never said I was, you know? This is not my strength. I don't know, man. I think we're gonna get out of this pretty quick here. I don't know. I don't know what else to try. Like, what else is there to try in these rooms? Is there something I'm missing? Because, yes, I could go look up the walkthrough right now. I mean, but I haven't even gotten a checkpoint yet, you know? Has it gotten to the point that I gotta use a walkthrough to beat a level? I'm moving on, man. I don't know, like, even the puzzle levels weren't this puzzly. I don't know what really to say. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm gonna leave a comment. I'm too dumb. I'm too dumb. I'm gonna leave a comment. Too dumb to figure this out. I don't know what else there's to say. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly, man. I don't know. I figured out, like, in week 1 they had the platform, or what is it, like, pressure plates and stuff. I could figure that out. But this one, like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what I'm even doing. I don't know what I'm doing. It's like, I don't even know, like, I don't even understand, like, what I should be trying at this point. You know, like, what is there left to try? If you guys like puzzle levels, play this one. Beat it, or, you know, get through it, see what you think. It doesn't seem bad, it's like the natural flow of it just kind of halted. I'm like, oh good, we're making progress. Oh good, we're making progress. Oh, we're not making progress. And then that was it, you know? I like so much about it. I like that when you clear a room, it stays cleared. I think that's awesome. Like, there's a lot of good things about this level. But like right here, I don't understand it. Like, how are you supposed to get up there? And I don't know how to raise this back up. There must be a way to raise it back up, but if there is, I'm not seeing it. And then I thought, oh, maybe we go back here. Because we go back in that room, maybe we can raise it up. No, we can't do that either. I don't understand actually what I'm supposed to do at this point.
Hurry up, will you?
So, this one, unfortunately, I mean, I could walk through it. I really don't want to walk through it, guys. It's kind of like on stream. If I can't figure it out, that's fine. Alright, we're gonna get out of this one. Well, yeah, we're getting out. On to the next one, What is up, everybody? We are back with another 7MMC course. This time it is Cannon Pulse. Cannon Pulse here is by Wiltony. We got a description. Fling yourself sky high on the catapulting cannons with the airship. Sounds alright. We got a minute 40 world record, about a 2% clear rate. This is like my bread and butter. When the world record's around that, the clear rate's around that, I like that. That's like when I still enjoy the level and it's challenging. When it gets a little lower than that, or a little longer than that, things can change, but that's perfect. By the way, Wiltony, we got a description here. Maker name Wiltony. Country, region, Canada. Level types, gimmick, platforming. Event, first. Height, unspecified. Okay, let's do it. Start timer. Start timer. Man, I don't know what kind of level this is. It says it's a gimmick level, so let's see if it is. That would be a gimmick. That would indeed be a gimmick. Okay, so the gimmick is using the cannons on a, what are those things called? Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. Well, it may be hard, but it'd be a little easier if your comment wasn't in the way. Okay, let's do it. Dude, by the way, I just want to say I love the artwork. Not the artwork, but like the way it looks. Like with the red on-off switches all over the place and stuff, it looks really cool. Looks really cool. Oh, okay. So I gotta wait a second there. I think that's what killed me last time, too. Hope you guys are doing fantastic, by the way. If you're watching this in the future, hopefully you are having a good day. We are going to be having more of these levels, and I think there's going to be 8 weeks of these things, so buckle up, guys. There's going to be a lot of these. Hopefully you're enjoying them. I know it's something different. It's different than me live streaming, isn't it? Well, I might have waited too long that time. No, we're good. But again, this extra time really allows me to, you know, have a little bit better challenge. I think I need to hit this guy. Okay. Not a problem for the mastermind that is known as me. Now, what are we doing here? We're gonna be lining up with a cannonball, possibly? Yeah. No! I don't know why I was holding down to the right so hard there. I didn't need to do that. Ooh. Well, there is one thing I may not be a big fan of. But, we'll make it. We're fine. I'm not seeing anything too bad so far. I actually think one of the worst parts is, right coming up here. Oh, that's really cool, by the way. Seeing that and, like, seeing how that looks. What a cool idea. What a cool idea. These guys all crying it's hard, like, you're kidding, right? You guys played Mario Maker before, right? You think this is hard? No. No, I mean, we play levels that make this look like, you know, Barney and Friends, man. This is nothing. This is nothing. Alright, here's what we gotta think here. We gotta land on the cannonball. That should do it. No, I did it too late. Well, yeah, we're hold on. There's no. Why would they have the spikes there? That's so dumb, dude. That's so dumb. Like, give me a safe landing. I actually could have recovered there if I just went to the left. Because you don't have to make that in one try. You can try again. That's my bad. So if I do miss that jump, I gotta go to the left more. I'm dead. I always say that there, but I'm actually not. It always feels like you're dead there. This is beautiful. You got the space in the background. Look at the background, guys. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that, I'm looking at the background too much, but isn't that awesome? Got the stars flying by and you're playing Mario, man. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. I actually got distracted. I'm not kidding, I actually got distracted by it. Ooh, shiny stars! Up, dead. Man, can somebody change my character? Alright, we're not live streaming. I'm tired of looking at Luigi, man. I may have... Nope, we're good. Luigi's like our most played character. I mean, come on. Luigi's just Mario but green. Like, come on. We deserve a little more variety in this. Please add DLC to this sometime. You know, like, give me some new characters to download. Any Nintendo franchise, too. But, you know, I guess the problem is that they use a different, like... If it's too radical, you're expecting different abilities, you know? Like, but I know they had costumes in Mario Maker 1, so I mean, whatever. Weren't those costumes? I think those costumes were only in like the SMB 1 thing, I believe. I never played Super Mario Maker 1. I only watched live streams of it. Wow, that one's longer than the other one. Okay, cool. I don't know why I'm doing this. Let's just get going. Let's focus, guys. This isn't that hard. I actually, dying the last couple deaths have been kind of silly. So far, I will say that this has not been too bad, this 6-year one. You know, the hardest one, so far, in my opinion, was the precision/technical one. But even that wasn't, like, anything crazy. I mean, that was just annoying more than anything. That's my bad. I don't know why I'm, like, kind of not doing that correctly. I mean, I did it, what, the first try? I don't know why. See, when things work, don't change it. You already got it figured out. Like, don't reinvent the wheel, as they say. Like, we got the wheel, man. We got the whole Michelin Tire Center. We're trying to think of a new wheel right now. Like, we already got it figured out. No sense trying to figure out something new. We've done the hard work. We've done the hard work. Oh, my goodness. That was close. That was a little closer than last time. There you go. I was looking at the shell that time. Yeah, let me think here. This is the cannonball part. So if we miss this, we go to the left. That should work. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Let me think of how this lines up. I think we almost gotta do it like before it hits us here, like right here. Now we're good. Oh my! Oh, I'm so lucky! That's the right though. That's the right idea though. That's the right idea though. You wanna do it before it hits you, kinda. Oh my gosh, I'm good at this game sometimes. Wait, what? Oh, we gotta use the cannonball to do it. That's fine. Do it. Shoot! Shoot! I don't know if that would've worked. Is this gonna like get to a pace we like? Nope, nope. Do you have to do it first try? Like, is it shooting? So you have to use the cannonball from that one. Is it gonna correct itself? Did I like miss the opportunity? Did I have to do it the first try? I'm a little, or was I supposed to get off of it and then tie it? That's probably what I was supposed to do. I probably was supposed to get off of the cannonball, the shooter thingy, and then just like, probably reset it. That's what I should have done. I messed up there. I messed up there. That's my bad. I absolutely should have just waited. I could have reset it. I'm like not thinking about the fact that I can reset it. I don't have to like, I don't have to do it all in one go. You know? Okay, here we go. Shoot! There we go. No! That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine. See, I almost panicked. I was like, nope, we're okay. Just come back and do it again. Okay, this should be good. There we go, there we go, there we go. Now, that's gotta be a checkpoint. That's gotta be a checkpoint. Aw, man, see, that's why I like these levels, man. That's why I like them. Because, you know, if I went through that door and I didn't see a checkpoint, I saw a whole other screen of these stupid things, I would have been like, I don't like it. I instantly would not have liked the level. But because they put a checkpoint in, I like it. That's all it takes. Give me a reward. That's what I always say. Give me a reward. Reward me. I'm like a puppy. I did a trick. Give me a treat, you know? Woof, woof. That's like the key for me. Like, you give me a good reward, I learn tricks really quick, you know? Like, yeah, that's all I need. Oh. Okay. I hesitated there for a second. I hesitated there for a second because here's why I hesitated. Here's why I hesitated. When I killed the piranha plant, I thought something was gonna pop out. Like I was gonna grab a POW or not grab a POW, but just do something. I didn't expect that. It was just kill the piranha plant and that was it. So I hesitated and I actually had it pretty much beat at that point, so. That's okay, that's okay. Little bit overthinking it. Sometimes it is better to underthink. And that was one of those situations. I mean, I almost one-shotted this. Like, it ain't no problem to me. Ugh, guys, we're just up here. We're just up here like overachieving at this point. Okay. Okay. Goody goody. And we hold up and we go through the door and not die. That should be a checkpoint worthy section, and yes, it was. Again, that's why we like this, because see that checkpoint? You guys keeping track of this? You noticing a common theme? When I do a hard section, I get a checkpoint. I'm a happy camper. I'm a happy camper. And now we're digging the clouds to also trigger the cannons. We're gonna make a lot. I mean, now I feel like we're just cruising through this thing. This might be my favorite one of this week, honestly. This is a good one. This is a really good one. Oh, my bad. My bad. I need to stand on that. I need to stay on the shell. I need to stand on the spiny. I 100% need to stand on that spiny and go for a little surfing trip. Oh, I'm dead. That's okay. I'm actually enjoying this so much that I don't even mind spending a little extra time here. This is like a good balance level. I told you guys when it started, I'm like, when I saw the clear percentage and the level length, I'm like, this is usually what I like. It's just it's a good mix. You know, it really is. Okay, now I'm not going to do anything until I need to. Where did they do this? Okay, up on the guy again. Okay, cloud up and through the pipe. Jump down! That's what we're talking about right there, guys. And that's the end? We didn't get the ending. We didn't get the real ending. No. No. This is a good one, though. This was really good. This was a good one. We're gonna get that nice. That was good. That was fun, man. Alright, very good. That is the end of that one. Let's go ahead and see what time we got. I know what we didn't do it very fast. There was a lot of retrying certain areas, but I mean, that wasn't that bad. Let's see. Yeah, 3:35. You know, it didn't feel like 3:35. That's the important part. Alright, on to the next one. On to the next one. What is up, everybody? We're back with another 7 MMC course. This time we got Layla by Feewool. We got a description. What do you do when it gets snowy? Music by SM Piano. So you got a music level. It's an auto-scroll music level, 1.3% clear rate. I like that. I don't mind that because I see that it's like a minute long, so I don't mind that. But I'm saying that now. Let's see if I throw a tantrum when I'm playing. But right now, you know, I don't mind it. We got a description also on the website. Let's make the best of the situation before I finally go insane. And then we also have a description of the creator. It says, SM Piano makes some great music. Feewool is in charge of not letting you listen to all of it. All right. So let's get into this one. I don't know what to expect. But I'm excited. Let's do it. Start timer. Start timer. Sometimes it helps to just say it in your normal voice, you know? Expect to die a lot here, though. Wow. You know, could they slow us down a little bit? I have a second to think, man. Oh, my bad. So you can just pick that guy up. Okay. Okay, so we gotta pick him up. Pick him up, take the ice, what is that? Ice ball? Snowball? Whatever. Pick up the snowball and kill the other thing with it. Down. Snowball. Oh my gosh, you gotta pick it up! I think we're not gonna make it. I mean, we're kind of like cheddering it right now, but I don't see it working out for us. Boy, we are really cheesing this thing. I don't think I could have made it through though without the power-up. We made it pretty far without the power-up, which is really weird. Made it really far without the power-up, my bad. Oh no, I made it there. I'm surprised. Now I'm dead. I felt like I was a little off pace there, so I didn't actually expect to make it through that one. So this is an SMB2 type power-up speed run, whatever you want to call it, music level, which we do see once in a while. We had an SMB2 one in the 6-year, 5-year, whatever, which absolutely drove me bonkers. This one is not as bad as that one. Well, we're dead. This is definitely looking like it's gonna be a 1% level, though. I can tell you that right now. This is like, buckle up. This is gonna be, we're gonna be dying a lot. That's okay. That's what we're doing, right? That's why I'm doing the hard work. That's why I'm doing the hard work. So you guys don't have to. I'm fine with it. I don't understand that, man. So you need to use that, then do that, then do this, then do this, and then do that, and then take a hit. Then we go through here, we bounce off that, the big boy jump there, and then we're dead. Okay. So, I mean, we gotta keep standing on the snowballs. It's all about standing on the snowballs. I think if I lose the SMB2 power-up, I should just get out, rather than waste any time. Because obviously, if you mess that up, you're done. You know? We got this part here I do not like. We gotta be able to get through that faster and get that big giant snowball faster. Because we need the giant snowball to take out the piranha plant, you know? I mean, 100% we gotta do that. That's just something we gotta do. It's not an opinion, it's just a matter of fact. What am I doing? I didn't even duck. I wasn't even thinking about that. You guys can check out these on the website. I do have that in the description of the video, or you know, during the super show or whatever. But it's basically mmcelebration.com. I don't know if I like that part. I don't like that part. It's such a long slide. I don't know why they have it that way. It's like a very long slide. I think I might have made it, but by the time you get your momentum, it almost feels like you're off or something. It doesn't feel right. I mean, I gotta get, like, going faster. There we go. That was better. That was much better. Oh, that's what we're talking about! Okay. No! No! Okay, well, that's progress. We talking progress. That's something. What am I doing with the little snowball there? I don't think I throw it. I think that was the mistake I made. I didn't want to throw that little snowball. I need to keep the little snowball for later. I 100% need to keep that little snowball for later. Otherwise, you're absolute toast. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm like panicking, man! I'm panicking! So we jump on that, push that one, jump on again on where the red coin is, it looks like. Am I crazy, or did this say this is coins required? But it looks like that won't be an issue. It looks like the coins kind of are where you need to land anyway. But I'm pretty sure this said coins required at one point. Oh, so that's to make it so you can't cheese, probably. Not 100% you could cheese it anyway. I suppose you could if you made it far with the power-ups. And then you just, like, kind of were damaging boost through. I think you could kind of get to the end. But, I mean, it wouldn't do you much good. That was close. That was really close. Oh, that's a big piranha plant. That has to be right there where we're going. How do piranha plants live in a sub-zero weather, you know? Like, you can see it's ice. Those things, I don't know about you, but those things live in the tropical rainforest, Not in the snowy lands. Okay. Good. Push, go, push, go. Okay. Wait, what do you want me to do here? What do you want me to do there? What was that? What is that part? What am I doing in that section? Wait, what am I doing in that section? What is that section? What am I supposed to do there? That doesn't look right. What am I doing in that section? No, for real, what am I doing in that section? What am I doing in that section? There's a small snowball, a giant snowball. Am I supposed to jump off the small one? But then how do I get the big one rolling? What? What is up with this, man? We got it all figured out and then they're like changing it on us. It wouldn't be Mario Maker with all that, right? I mean, you know. Like, what am I doing in that section? Right here. What am I doing right here? What am I doing right there? What am I doing right there? I think I jump off the small one, hit the red coin, or hit the note block, and then that gets it moving? I think? Like, we're close to the end. That's gotta be it? I think? This is super confusing. That's gotta be it, though, right? It must... We just gotta, like, follow the guides. We should be good. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. I don't like that setup at all. I don't like that at all. I think that's just a garbo setup right there. I don't know, man. I think the reason I don't like it especially is I'm still not sure I'm right. But I think you have to hit the note block with your head, right? And then, get a little frustrated. I don't like it when I don't know what to, like, I don't like it that I don't know what to try, and to try it I have to, like, get there again. Because I'm not 100% sure I'm right. So if I'm wrong, I'm gonna waste a life just trying to figure it out, which is very frustrating. I don't, like, everything else has been pretty obvious, but that setup right there, I'm like, what? What do they want me to do there exactly? I'm getting so far behind. I'm getting so far behind! I'm getting so far behind, man! I don't like it. You really gotta go fast. I just want to say that. This is like, you gotta be on the right side of the screen. If you're not on the right side of the screen, like, if you're like hanging back, you're gonna die. Which is kind of annoying because I don't like to be forced to, you know, play this a certain way, but you really got to. Dude, I haven't even gotten a checkpoint yet. This is getting scary. Is this gonna be the hardest one we play? It's gonna be really annoying if that's the case. Plus, this is just it. Okay, so that is what did it. That did knock it down. So, but you can see how awful that was. Like, what is this? Why is that section so, like, not good? Because the rest of the level I actually enjoy. But then there's, like, one section I really do not like. And I'm assuming it's just that I just am not going fast enough or something. I don't know. I definitely am not going super fast. I could be speeding up a little bit. Like, I'm trying to go so fast right now. Okay, that's what you had to do. So it, like, knocked down a spring and we're good. And we got a checkpoint! Now I can stop complaining about that section and complain about the next section. So 10 minutes for a section. That's not bad since we technically have 45 minutes per checkpoint. So now we're up to an hour and a half of this. Let's hope we don't need to play this an hour and a half. I mean, if it really is, if this is truly the pace, though, if this is truly the pace, this will take about 30 minutes. So we'll find out if that will be the pace or not. But it might not be the pace. I don't know the music, by the way, at all. I don't know what this song is at all. Why is that So incredibly annoying. What am I doing wrong here? Hi, bye, I'm dead. Okay, so then we hop on that, we ride it down here, we go up through there, we go sprung over, we run across those guys. How do you run across those guys? Hold on, let's just see what happens. Okay, my bad. Okay, so that goes there. Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen in the next part. I think, can you slide across the top of those snow guys? Is that what happens there? I guess we'll find out if we get there. Or when we get there. I mean, obviously we're gonna get there. Yeah, you can. Crazy. I didn't know that you could do that. I didn't know you could do that. And we're actually... That's it for that section. Okay, we can get through this. I mean, it all looks not terrible. It actually has, like, almost an auto element to it a little bit. Wait, taking way too long. I don't like... That part doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I think... Let me try it again. I think that the spring is gonna cause that little snowball below to go. Am I just like... I'm trying to figure out the next section. That's why I died there. I'm just thinking about the next section still. We can figure that out. We definitely gotta go faster, I can tell you that. Like, the speed is still the biggest issue when I'm dying in this, is you need to stay on that right side of the screen. If you are not on the right side, if you are back there lagging, trying to figure things out, it is not gonna end well for you. You have to be running, you gotta be moving, you gotta be aggressive, you gotta be ready to hit the buttons, you do not wanna be wasting any time. You waste any time, you're not gonna make it here. Like, this jump, see that was so dumb of me. I was doing really good there. But that jump there, like, I always feel like I'm not in the right, like, going fast enough. Let's go aggressive. Totally aggressive. Hold down the run button, be ready, press buttons. Or not press that button unless you want to die. Get a little too aggressive. Let's try it again. I got all the patience in the world for these kind of levels. No, I don't want to lift up. Oh my gosh, I almost start over. So, okay. I gotta stay ducked. I gotta stay ducked there. That was my bad. They have the icicles there. You are not supposed to not duck. I don't know why I even tried to do otherwise. Do you want to stay ducked, right? Pen 4. We can do that. And that I need to jump. I'm trying to figure out that next section still. I'm looking at it. Like, I'm looking at it right now, trying to figure that part out. That's the only part that kind of has me a little bit confused. Oh. Alright, we're back. Sorry, the timer may be a little bit off. I was trying to adjust something, then I realized the timer's still running, so... Not really the time to do that! Because the timer does not pause. Even if I pause my recording, timer's not going to be waiting around for that, so we'll just keep on going here. We'll just keep on going. That's okay. That's okay. We don't got any hurry. Okay. This one's so far pretty interesting. This week has definitely been more challenging than week 1 so far. Of course, we did not finish one of them. So if you're watching these auto order, you might not know which one I'm talking about. But, you know, so far so good. They seem to be stepping up the game this week. Seem to be stepping up the game this week. Always starts fun, and then all of a sudden it's like, nah, we're gonna have it a little harder now. I don't like that spot at all. I think that part right there is terrible. I think that's like the worst part right now. This part right here. I think what I need to do is duck and jump. And then I slide across those guys, my guess. That's the only thing that makes sense at this point. It just feels like it's so off when you get there, though. Yeah, that's it. Okay, well, what is that part, then? So you have to... I think you actually gotta, like, slide across the top, too? So you're just doing it all as, like, ducked. So what's the... Do I need to pick up that snowball? I just don't know. That's the part I'm not quite understanding at this point. Yep, that's 100% it. And then we throw the POW. Okay, so you did need to bring it with. That was really easy, actually. Checkpoint 2! Are we back at the beginning? Okay. Is this the beginning? Okay. I kind of like the middle section better, in all honesty. I felt like the middle section was a little bit more clear to me than this part. I've never really enjoyed this part as much. This part took me an awful lot longer, too. Alright, let's see if we can get through this. So then we'll jump, okay. So then we jump over that. Okay, I gotcha. Then we're gonna go up top there, okay. Interesting. What? I'm like too far to the right on him. I need to stay more in the middle. I bet a lot of people die to that. Like you have to stay on like the left side or the middle of them. You can't be on like that right side. Wait, what is hurting me? What does it want me to do here? I am so confused right now. Am I not riding this thing? What am I doing wrong? Why do they have it set up this way if I'm not supposed to do that way? Like, what does it want me to do here? Oh, I see what it wants me to do. I see what it wants me to do, guys. It wants me to pick up the snowball guy. Well, that's not how you're gonna do it. We need the snowball. Because, see the POW? We have to use the snowball for that. So we do gotta kill the snowman. So I think we stand on the snowman and pick him up the same time the thing's gonna be about there. We go like this, nope, nope, that's not right though, that's not right though. But yeah, see we need the snowball right here. Man, how does that work? So we'll go like this, jump, pick up, go, POW. Way too fast, but okay, so that's what we do there. That's not that bad. That's what I thought. That's not that bad. Definitely gotta stay aggressive on it though. They time it out pretty good for you. Like, you don't actually, if you do it right, it's there right when you need it. If you're not doing it right, then you'll find out because you're gonna be dead. You'll be dead! You don't have to worry about it. Oh my gosh. I hate landing on things in SMB2 power-up. Like when something's moving left to right and you use the SMB2 power-up, not a big fan of that. Some people might like that. I'm not. I'm good. Never really been a big fan of that. Okay, well, there, I'm dead there. 100% dead on that one. My, green screen behind me, you can see, is blowing. What is causing that to blow? Whatever. Well, I'm dead this time. I'm not even in the right spot. I'm not even in the right universe. Alright, let's buckle down here and wrap this up. I don't think we're gonna be on this much longer. I think this is actually gonna be fine. Oh, gross. Gross. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that's gonna be another sliding section there, it looks like. Actually, what do you do there? Let's find out. Let's figure that one out. I dislike that so much. I cannot explain how much I dislike standing on something in SMB2. It's not fun. It's not very intuitive at all. Like, I feel like you're supposed to be jumping on it, but you don't want to be doing that either, because, you know, they got a million spikes everywhere. There you go. Finally! Well, we don't have the power-up, so there's no way we're gonna beat this. It just keeps going. It just keeps going and going and going. Oh my gosh, man. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be an interesting ending. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna be very interesting. Like, what does it want me to? Oh, I'm so dumb. I don't need to go up high there. I gotta stop going up high. Like, I'm acting like I need to jump where the saw is. I don't. I just gotta go where the shell is. It's so easy. It's like I'm making it harder than it needs to be. Like, you just go where the shell is. You know? That's the whole point. That's the gimmick. That's the gimmick. Because the shell, you drop and you just run where that ice is. Definitely making this harder than it needs to be. But I mean, it wouldn't be Mario Maker if you didn't do that. I mean, come on. I'm doing the same thing again, man, but I'm okay. I'm not even close to this stuff! I wasn't even close. I wasn't even close to that. I was so far behind. I just thought I was done, honestly. Well, I was done. That's why I kind of was like, okay. You gotta be so out in front of it. And I was not out in front of it at all. What am I doing? What am I doing? Did I just have like a brain meltdown? Somebody check to make sure I'm alive. Like, what was that? Just jumping. YOLO. Where am I going? Go! I'm doing the same thing again. No, what am I doing? Like, I keep panicking. It's almost like sometimes I just like mentally reset. Isn't Mario Maker fun? Wonder what new games are out there that I could be playing instead. Just kidding. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. No, I'm not playing something else. I'm only playing Mario Maker for the rest of my life. For the rest of my natural life. My unholy life. What is this? What is that? Wait, what is this part? What am I missing? Am I supposed to pick up the cannonball? Yeah, I must need to pick up the cannonball. Is that what it is? Does the cannonball kill the Piranha Plant, right? I'm actually not sure. I think I pick up the cannonball that's going like that, right? And then I throw it and hit, yeah, that one. Wait, what? How do I do it? No, I gotta think about that. That doesn't look right either. Doesn't a cannonball kill a Piranha Plant if I pick it up and throw it, right? So I think what I do is I throw the cannonball. Why would I stop? Like, what good could come from stopping there? That's what good came from stopping, dying. I'm trying to think about this one. So I'm sitting here like thinking, after last week we'd have like all this filler stuff to fill up a super show. I think these courses are gonna be long enough this week, man. This is like another 30-minute course here. But that's kind of what I expected when I started doing these, that they take longer, and this one is not disappointing. And I think a lot of it isn't even like due to difficulty. I think it's more due to just not putting one and one together fast enough. I'm still not sure what I'm doing at the cannonball part though. That's the only part right now. I will confess I have no idea what I'm doing there. Cause it just doesn't. I wish I had time to just like look at that section, you know, and not do all this other nonsense to look each time. That's Mario Maker, you know? You can't look at the next part till you finish the first part. I hate that so much. If I could express my hatred for the way it is to walk off something in SMB2 and try to land on it, I would, but I really can't. The trick is not walking off, which is the mistake I'm making. Like, walking off is not gonna be good. Like, I do not want to walk off, I want to jump off and land on it. See, it's so much easier. So much easier. you gotta have those spikes there because it might be too much fun without spikes! Why do they need spikes everywhere? Can't they just give you a second to think? Man, I'm just trying to think. I'm not allowed to think. I hate these comments. Like, just be quiet. Well, we're at 70 deaths now. We're approaching that 100 death count. We were looking so good there for a minute. But now we're back at this dumb beginning section. I'm like, oh gosh, no. I like the second part. The second part was so much better. This part's a little harder. It just always has been. Like that jump right there, I dislike so much. Okay, tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. What am I doing? Wait, what am I doing? There's no indicator. I don't know what I'm doing. It doesn't tell you anything. I think I gotta... Doesn't it take like 2 years to pick those things up? Like, it's not a fast pickup, is it? It's like, whoop. It's like a long pickup, isn't it? We just gotta try it. I don't know what else there is to do. Gotta try something. I'll tell you that. There we go. No! That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it, though. We got this. We got this. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. So I have the right idea. I just gotta put it all together now. I put it all together, man. I'm gonna look amazing. Signing autographs later, I'll tell you that. Well, I don't know why I hesitated there. That's not gonna work out for me. Gotta be ready. Okay. Hello? Oh, and then I jump on that, then I jump on that, then I jump on that, then I jump on that. Then I jump on that. And then we jump through here. Oh, what if I didn't jump down there? That must have been like a power-up check or something right there. Hey, look at me! I don't know what I'm doing! Dee! Jumping off like I got somewhere to go. I wish I could die faster. I don't say that very often. But I wish I could just die faster when I die, you know? Like, if I missed it, just let me die. I don't need to get hit 3 times. Once does it, I'm good. We all know at that point I'm dead anyway, so let's just wrap it up at that point. Getting better at this part, which I'm afraid to always think because that's the easiest way to die in these things. Okay. That's unlucky. Yeah, this is a power check. And then you go through the doors and you're good. We got this. We got this. We got this. We absolutely got this. I actually knew what I needed to do. I just didn't do it. We got this. We're good. I actually thought to myself that I need to land on that and ride it back and forth. That's why I was saying it was a power-up check before. Because they want to make sure you got the SMB2 and you're not just like, you know, you're not just going through, you know, trying to pull a fast one on them. So I actually understand that at this point. Let me adjust this really quick. It's driving me bonkers. You guys like that gameplay? You guys like that gameplay? You guys like that gameplay? Now I'll stop. Oh no, it's still there. Let me move this. You know, green screens are great and everything, but in all honesty, the biggest problem is that they're very fussy. Like, you need a really good, consistent room. Windows are your worst enemy. If you got a window in your room, you just don't want that. You know, go live in your mama's basement because you're not gonna want to be live streaming on a top floor with a window. This looks better now. We're good. The reason it was like doing that thing is that I had a fan blowing on it. Which, you know, again, green screens, you do not want to be doing anything special. Now I gotta sit down in the right spot, though. Okay, let me move back a little bit. I was so close to the screen there. Now we're good. Now we're good. Okay. Yeah, we got this now. I mean, this is just a matter of time. You know, it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. Nothing's easy, but this is gonna be done. Because my guess is that'll be it. So we just gotta land on that back and forth Buzzy Beetle. And once you're on that Buzzy Beetle, you're good. Like, you don't have to do anything else. You just gotta make sure that you just stay on it until the end. Why do I tell you, when I see that visually, I never think to jump into the Beetle. I always think like I'm trying to do something with the saw, which is the exact opposite of what we want to be doing there. Just like the way I think of it when I see it, you know? One little jump. One little... No, what am I doing? Why am I making it so difficult on myself? These are all things we've done. Like, just do what I've done already, you know? I don't need to try to reinvent the wheel, like I said. You know, we've already got it figured out. Just do what I've done already. You know? Just do what I've already done. Do what I've been doing. Don't need to do anything else. That's the great thing about it. When you figure it out, just do it again. Just do it again. Jump the same way, run the same way, pick up items the same way. Don't change it, because you already got it figured out. The hard part's over. Just gotta execute. Gotta execute. This is gonna be it. This is good. We good. Get me out, fool. Get me out. I'm so far back. Why am I so far back? Why am I so far back? Why was I so far back? Why was I so far back? Like I felt so far to the left of the screen and then I panicked. Well, I'm really dragging this one out. I'm doing it for the content, guys. Let's make this super show or YouTube video a little bit longer. It's obviously gonna be too short if I just beat it right away. Please just kill me. Please just kill me. I cannot believe this has taken this many lives, by the way. I should have been done with this so long ago. Sometimes I feel like I know I got the time, so I'm kind of like, you know, whatever. But trust me, I would rather just be done. I'd rather just be done. I'm not trying to drag this out. Well, this one, I don't know if it has a secret or not. Usually they have a secret thing in these 6-year anniversary type deals, but I don't know if this one does. I don't know if it does. I hate that part. Oh, look at us. Look at us. No! If I would have just made that jump, I think we could have caught up. I think we could have caught up. That part, to me, is the hardest part. There's something about that part with the saw that just visually just makes me freeze. Like, I seriously just freeze. I don't do what I need to do because I freeze. It doesn't feel right. The jump doesn't feel right. The way it looks doesn't feel right, but it works. It's just I gotta be doing it faster, more confidently, which I'm not. You know, I'm really not. This is all about being right there. Here it is. See what I mean? Like, it just freezes me. It's just, it freezes me. I just sit there and I stare at it for that little bit longer than I should. Which is very frustrating, because actually a lot of the level besides that part I'm fine with. It's just that one part, man. It's just like annoying. And of course, it's right at the beginning. Because why wouldn't it be at the beginning? Get me out of here. I'm really dragging this out. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm really just dragging out. Like, it's not hard. This is not hard. This is not a hard level. Just kill me, gosh, it's just so annoying. Like, you can't die when you want to die, and then you die when you don't want to die. Like, I just want to die. Like, if I'm dead, just kill me. And then, of course, Nintendo, you know, they can't be bothered to make it so you can just die, you know, restart to the checkpoint by default, which makes 0 sense. Like, why would Nintendo care, you know? Like, they don't lose anything by letting us have the ability to do it that way. I'm not really sure I understand. This is not it! Like, just let us start from the checkpoint. Here's 2 things. Fast death, right? So when you die, you die. I don't need to hear the dumb theme song. Like, I get it, I'm dead. So let's just get that. And then the second thing I want is just have it be instant. Like, nobody's got time in these consistency type things. Like, over half of my life I'm spent looking at this. Looking at the little X's up here where everybody dies. Who cares? I don't care. It's the same as I saw 2 seconds ago. Like, who cares, man? You know why I just did that? Because I just don't care. Like that. I don't care. Like, why does Nintendo do this to people? Whoever developed this game, if you're listening, just fix that. Just fix that. I don't care if you even add anything else. Everybody else is crying about Mario Maker 3. I don't care about Mario Maker 3. Just let me die fast, and that's all you need. I don't even care about nothing else, man. I don't care about any other features you're gonna be adding. Just let me die fast. Is that okay? Is that too much to ask? Is that way too much to ask? I just want to die fast. There we go. We got it. Yeah, man. We played the guitar. We jammed through that one. I don't know what song that was. You guys know that song? Anyway, we are out of there. That was 37 minutes. That was the longest one so far. Oh, man. 16 minutes of my life. No, 37 minutes. Right there. Things I do. The things I do. All right, on to the next one. What is up, everybody? We're back with another 7MMC course. This time we got Cloud Muncher. This one is by Paxman. We do got a Cloud Muncher's Odyssey was too long. I don't know what that means. Must be an inside joke. We got a description on the website. It says, eat a mass of iridescent gas to prevent any self-harm from walking on cloud-bound munchers. So the gimmick of this one is about munchers and clouds, guys. We got a description here. For Paxman, Pax has currently achieved C-list celebrity status in the Mario Maker community, but this hasn't provided the satisfaction he desired. He's currently trying to slide back to the X list for the pure and wholesome reason that X marks the spot. All right, let's do it. 4.35% clear rate, 48 seconds. This might be a great way to wrap up the week here. If you're watching this video chronologically, this should be the last one. Here we go. Start timer. It has been a wild week so far. If you are watching this, I'm not responsible for spoilers if you're watching the video out of order, but this has been a wild week so far on the length of levels and how difficult they are. It's been exciting, not gonna lie. Okay. So the gimmick here is using the star and using the munchers to get somewhere. I like that. It's a cool idea. I like the gimmick. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So this is almost like a mini game. This is almost like a mini game. Kind of a simpler level, isn't it? This level's a little simpler. Okay, that's one screen down. Okay. I didn't know I was down there. I didn't know I was down there. I didn't know. I thought that's where I was supposed to go. I was like, what am I doing down here? I don't know, man. I'm trying to do stuff here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I was hoping that was a good decision. It was not a good decision. Clearly not a good decision. I hate using the star, man. So fast. This game's already hard enough to control for me. I don't need no help making it more difficult. Look at that. Come on, man. Oh my gosh. Maybe I was wrong about this being a good one to wrap up the week on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's so slow. Okay. So we do not want to jump down this time. Okay. Okay, this looks a little better. This looks a little better. We can't go up top there. I think we got to go down low. So the goal here is to get a star. And... okay, so we go down. Big boy jump here. There's the star. Okay, now we wrap it up. I like it. I like it. So we just go on this thing and we're good. Come on. Here we go. Okay, I got no problem with this. Oh boy. Whoa! The comments! The comments! How do you report the comment, man? I'm not responsible for that. Dude, these people are ridiculous, man. Like, I mean, come on, man. Come on. If you gotta do that, come on, man. Come on, man. It's Mario. The kids play this game. 8-year-olds play this game. What am I doing? Ooh, that was close. Okay, so we're gonna go around. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, I wish that there was a checkpoint in this room though. This has the danger to be a long level. Yeah, just kill that thing. I was gonna say, just kill that stupid thing, because that's the last thing we want to deal with. What am I doing here, man? What am I trying to do? Am I trying to, like, go like this? What am I trying to do? I don't get it. I can't. What am I trying to do? Oh. I think I should have hit something here. That's my bad. No! Oh my gosh, what was I thinking? It's all the way back at the beginning! Terrible! Alright, I don't like this level anymore. That is way too far to go without a checkpoint. This is not easy. Like, what are they thinking, man? The level's not even that long. It's like 50 seconds long. Why would they make it so... I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It's not like hard, but come on, man. It's not a hard level. It's just... Nobody wants to redo this nonsense. I know I don't. Am I good? Dude, this thing's so slow. Woo! That was so close! I'm so mad! I'm mad too. You think you mad? You think you mad? I'm more mad than you. I ain't doing no little comment like that though. That's what I needed to do the first time. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? That's what I needed to do the first time. I just didn't do it. It's so easy. I just didn't do it the first time. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I don't care. That's fine. Okay, I messed up. Let's do it. Go down. We need to use the top one to go through the pipe. Absolutely no problem. 7MMC. And there's the checkpoint. Heinous. Am I the only one thinking this isn't that bad? Like, I mean, I play worse levels all the time, so I'm not really, I mean, it's not like this is like that bad. I don't get it. I mean, I don't know what the problem is. Am I missing something here? Like, do they play Mario Maker, right? Like, this isn't that bad. Is it annoying? I don't know. I mean, isn't every level in this game annoying? I mean, I can't think of any level that doesn't have some annoyance in it. I just realized something. The course ID up there is not right. I'm just gonna hide the course info bar for now since it's like not correct. Okay. I don't know why it's not working. Whatever, just ignore the course info bar. That is not the course we are playing. So just ignore that. I don't know why it's doing that. I truthfully do not know. I'm sorry. I do apologize. Please forgive me. I hope I am forgiven. I don't know what that's all about. I truthfully do not know. Maybe I closed something? I don't know. Is this level good? I think this is fun. I think I'm having fun. I don't know if I'm having fun or not. I think I am. Hey! Okay, so we gotta use the wiggler, go across. Dude, that's such a pain. I mean, we know what we're doing here. This is probably the closest thing I've had to a traditional level. I mean, it's tough to say it really is because I feel like if it's using a gimmick this much, it's kind of not. Because the gimmick itself is not, you know, the gimmick itself is a little non-vanilla, so I don't know. I can always do that, like, faster. But I always wait that extra time. We have time for the extra time there. Okay. I really hate that part. I hate that part, man. That's the part somebody should be mad about. This is another, I just was gonna say too, this is another SMB3 level. Like, this has had like the most SMB3 levels I've ever seen in these things. Which again, I'm not complaining, that's my favorite. Has there been a Super Mario World level yet? I don't think so. Has there been a new Super World yet? I don't think so. I think it's all been Mario Brothers 3. I'm serious, I don't think it's been very good. Wait, what? Stand and duck? Oh, I see on that coin. Well, thank you for the help, my friend. It says no need to duck. So you don't need a duck or duck? Well, whatever. I'm getting conflicting reports. So I'm gonna go with my heart and get out of this thing. That section was easy. And now we're back to this again. Okay. Oop. Yeah, I mean, you got unlimited tries, so it's not like... It's not that bad, honestly. I mean, imagine if every time I missed this, I died, you know? Then it'd be like a whole different conversation. And there have been plenty of levels that are like that, so I'm not having any issues here. Whoa, you gotta go fast here. You gotta go real fast. Alright, here we go. Next checkpoint. Progress is going really fast, guys. This looks fun. Dang, okay. There isn't a star below, right? I don't think there is. The star must be up top. Because I think you need to kill the piranha plant with the star up top. That's my guess. So we just gotta go through this. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Oh, that's cute. I always love these stupid things. Alright, wait for him to pull back. Okay, now we're gonna get over to the vine. This is a nice one. Okay. Oh man, this guy likes his wigglers in these things. Oh, my bad. That was my bad. I had that. I did not need to do that. That was unnecessary. That was really unnecessary. I'll be honest, that was really, really unnecessary. Yeah, I mean... You know, the thing is... It's a delicate balance of not overthinking and thinking, and that was definitely overthinking. I did not need to do anything there. With the muncher. Not the muncher, the wiggler. I think I would have been fine. I just needed to, like, wait a second. What am I doing here? Okay. Nope, let's just wait. This is not a speed run. We got all the time in the world. This is one of my favorite songs too in this game. This theme. I don't know what this theme is. I like this one though. It's a nice theme song. I think it was in the second stage of Mario Bros. 3, I think was the first time you heard it. Which I actually thought was a really cool stage. It's the stage with like the green hills, and it's like the first time we're like, oh cool, you can slide down hills, and I think that one had a secret. I don't know if it did. I know the third one has the whistle. I actually was going to do Super Mario Bros. 3 for a Super Show. I started recording it, and then like, I think the recording or something was an issue or something like that, and then I just like gave up. Like a big part of it didn't work, and I can't remember the details. I want to say I made it to World 6, and then I just like gave up because something went wrong. Not because the game was too hard. I actually think Mario Bros. 3 is not that bad. Mario Bros. 3, thankfully all the courses are pretty short, so like it's not that bad. So even if you don't like the course, you'll probably be through it before you know it. And then the trick here is just to get down as fast as we can. Kill the piranha plant. Well, that is not good. Okay, I got it. So what does that do? Secret? It's the secret! Yay! We found the secret, guys! Look at me! And that is it for this week, guys. That is the final one. We're gonna go through that goalpost and... round of applause! Round of applause! And again, ignore that title bar. That is not the course we were playing. We were playing, of course, the Cloud Muncher from Pac-Man. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye. If I can find the mouse, I'll stop it! Alright, now we're done.